Much better. Yeah, I'm just playing Jump Force instead. I'm done. Like, granted, I can get boost strength in Jump Force too, but it's less likely to happen in this game than it is to happen in what's this Link mission? It's less likely to happen in this game than it is to happen in Shinobi Striker. There's so much wrong with that game's servers. I'm done trying. I can't anymore. I'm done. But that definitely was fun, though, while it lasted. It's just that, I'm done. That shit don't make no damn sense. Makes no fucking sense whatsoever. Let me know if the game audio is too loud, like. Cause I've been watching my own streams for quality purposes, and the game audio seems to be a little bit loud to the point where people can barely hear my voice over it. So, if the game audio is too loud for people to hear my voice, then just tell me, and I'll fix it. I want to make sure you guys can hear my voice loud and clear. No, not really. Never told you that. So yeah, I can't. No more. Tired of restarting streams. The first one that I had a satisfying amount of views and people coming through. I'm done trying. Whoever's in the chat, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I'm done trying. What the hell is this? It's fine. Thank you for coming through, Tim. I'm not playing Shinobi Striker anymore. The game gives me too many fucking errors, and honestly, I've moved on to a different game anyway. The first stream I had, deadass had like a... It had like a, I'm not doing this again. It had a satisfying amount of people coming through and talking. I'm done. Yeah, I'm glad you understand. I'm not dealing with this no more. Not when I can play a game that I have more fun playing anyway. You guys are about to see. Well, I don't have that much to do in this game, granted. I like to just have fun chilling with my characters. But, you know. Yeah, I mean, we can still chat and talk. Like, I love talking to you guys. That's the most fun part about live streaming. The fact that, you know, just talking to you guys about whatever comes to mind and having, good conversations. That's why I enjoy almost all my streams and look back on them. Oh shit. Hold on. The definition of being biased? Let's see. I know how to explain it. I know what it means, I just can't word it. But to act based off of your liking towards it's hard to explain, but nah, because it's like, okay, say for example, right, it basically means to hold on, I gotta look up the definition because I don't even know how to word it. Let me just finish beating this guy's ass and wait. Hold on. I don't even know what I'm doing. But yeah, hold on. I'll look up the definition after this match. I'll tell you guys. Nah, because I get what you mean. Like a lot of people use the word incorrectly. It basically means to act off of your mainly side with someone like you like more, you know, or side with someone or something you like more. Like, let's say in the sense of like an anime fight, right? Let's say Naruto versus Goku. Like we all know Goku versus Naruto is like an obvious outcome, right? But you have that one fan who still votes Naruto just because he likes Naruto more, you know? That's the definition of bias. Looking at things based off of what you like more instead of objectively. Okay. I do plan to, once I get a car and stuff, I do plan to start going to the gym more. Yeah, Mighty's the guy I saw on the, that you saw on the stream. I've known Mighty since 2019. He and I, we started talking that year. It was mainly because I made a video asking why everybody hated him and all that shit, and then he saw it. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, okay. I want to do boxing and savate for the most part, but I will definitely look into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Which we all have our phases, but you know, it's been 10 years since all that happened, and a lot of people. Oh. That should have landed, but alright. Get out of here. Come here. This game's servers suck ass too, because I know for a fact he didn't rage quit. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to enjoy it the best I can before they do end up shutting it down. Because I know... They could have done better with the game, I will say that. But it sucks, you know. And yeah, that's the part that is the most ironic, you know. You set out to change, lose weight, and 10 years later you became what you set out to be. So, you know, obviously I don't know everything about your history back in 2011, but I know the you that's here now, and that's the you that I respect, you know. That sounds corny, but you know what I mean, like self-betterment, change, you know, we all experience it. Like, I was a snot-nosed little shit around the time that you were beefing everybody on YouTube. And look at me now, I'm a lot more mature. Sometimes flawed, but I'm still learning, you know? I'm still young. Okay, 2008, my bad. It's just everything about you, like all the history and everything is just shit from 2011. But yeah, 2008. Come here. Come here. Well, boys, we got less than 15 minutes left of this year. Yeah, of course I can. As long as they're civil about it, of course I respect people's opinions. Like, I'll disagree, but at the same time, it's like, depending on the opinion, as long as it's not, like, necessarily an attack towards somebody, then yeah, I respect their opinion. Especially if they're just saying, like, the show sucks or whatever. I don't understand why accepting opinions has to be so hard in this day and age. When it's just a mindset that's based off of one's perception. See, a lot of people tend to forget the diversity of society, right? We always tend to forget the diversity of society and the fact that not everybody's going to share the same mindset as you. Sorry. Like, not everybody's going to share the same mindset. So, getting... Yeah, it's a perfect example right there. JZB, he and I are mutuals on TikTok. Like, we first met, like, you wanna know how we first met? JZB and I? Like, JZB and I, we met because I had to, he basically made a video, well, someone asked his opinion on Naruto, and he was like, it wasn't on his top 10 because it was boring, right? And people were giving him shit for that. So I had to hop in and throw my 2 cents in and tell everybody who was giving him unnecessary shit for it to get off his dick about it. Because at the end of the day, Naruto's a show. And this is coming from me, somebody who's worshipped and praised Naruto during all his days as his childhood. Naruto was the anime that I grew up with. Like, okay, I initially saw Inuyasha back in 2007 when it aired on Toonami. But for the most part, I grew attached to Naruto. That show was just a part of my life for as long as I can remember. And even I have enough common sense to realize that at the end of the day, what other people think about a fucking show shouldn't affect me in any way, shape, or form. Therefore, it's not worth getting angry about. Perfect example, like Mighty Mo doesn't like Inuyasha, but I'm not gonna sit here and fucking attack him for it. That's the #1 thing I don't like about people, the fact that they will unnecessarily attack and insult somebody because they don't like a fucking show. JZB doesn't like Naruto, but that doesn't stop us from being friends, considering the fact that there are billions of other anime shows that he and I can both get into. I've always known you didn't like, exactly, like, I don't understand why people get this upset over a damn anime. This is why the term tards exists. Narutards, DBZ tards, shit like that. Like, when it comes down to Sakura, like I said, that's different. Because if it's Sakura, then I'd understand getting upset a little bit when someone tries to make a claim about Sakura and base it as objective, like her being useless. But not liking something, attacking someone because they don't like a show or a character is petty. Yeah, that's fucking stupid. This is what I mean when I was saying in the previous stream. Like, the mainstream fan base, the fan bases of mainstream anime are the most toxic. Or at least have the most toxic people. Because the concept of a fan base, the concept of a specific fan base being the most toxic is non-existent. Because we only speak off of our experiences. But I do believe that it's usually the mainstream shows that have the most toxic fan bases. You know? The ones that are like all over the place, mid-popularity. Or not mid, what the fuck am I saying, mid-popularity? I swear I cannot speak when on stream. But you know what I mean. The shows that have the most fan base, the shows that have the most fans, they attract more people, right? And the more people they attract, the more likely you are to come across toxic people. Because those shows are attracting the attention of toxic fans, or people who are just toxic in general, with or without watching the show, you know? How do people act about Brazilian? Oh, fuck, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, let me read this. How did... okay. Yeah, low self-esteem. That's what a lot of members in the anime community have. Low self-esteem. But 5 minutes left of this year. I don't really have that many hopes for next year, honestly. I don't know what's... I honestly don't know what's to come of this year, honestly. Or the upcoming year. I will say that this one was one hell of a year while it lasted. Especially all the way from January of this year to May. Those are the best years. Or those were the best months of the year. And you made a big mistake. Get hit by this ultimate. And when it comes down to Donald Trump and Joe Biden, honestly, I feel like the majority of the people who voted Biden didn't really, like, a lot of the people who voted Biden, let's be real, they don't like Biden any more than they like Trump, It's just, they see Biden as the lesser of the two evils, so, and they desperately just want to get Trump out. I wouldn't know, because I don't really pay attention to that type of stuff anymore. I will say that part of the reason why I don't really talk too much about the BLM and all this other shit is because both sides, and I feel, I don't know. I feel like both sides become so toxic to the point where, you know, members of both sides, some people are very civil on both sides, but a lot of members of both sides become so toxic to the point where they lose sight of what they're fighting for and just make it about winning debates and stroking their egos. And this is common among the content creators, so I don't associate myself with that energy anymore. Yeah, same. I just don't care, really. The world's been fucked since God knows how long, so I don't really care. I'll still engage in it from time to time when it's worth it, but for the most part, psh, I couldn't care less. Man, someone's really got to teach him how to use Ichigo. That's not how you play Ichigo. Well, guys, we're down to 2 more minutes of 2021. I'll probably still stick around. I'll probably, like, I don't know, stick around for another hour or so, but you guys are on this stream, you're gonna see the new year with me. So, yeah. Yeah, 2020, yeah, 2022. And I hear the Dragon Ball movie is supposed to come out for the months next year, you know, so. If there's one thing, I always look forward to, like, the summer aspect, but I don't know. Because I was looking forward to this year's summer, but June was ass. June was some bullshit. Like, every month was good, June was just some bullshit. Huh? Hi, Sarah. Here, you can have that hat. She's in here! For me, it was complete garbage because that was the month in which I lost. Oh shit! It's 2022. It's 12. Happy New Year, guys! It's 2022. Shit, that was fast. Those are my first words of 2022. Not even realizing that it's 2022. But yeah, as I was saying, June of last year, I guess, was garbage for me. Happy New Year, guys! I want to say thank you for everybody. Oh, so it's still 2021 for you guys. I want to say thank you to everybody who lives in my time zone, who came through and stuck around to see the new year along with me. I don't really have that many high hopes for it, honestly. If there are 2 things I really want for this year is for me to graduate school and get me a job and a car, and that's pretty much it. I don't really have that many I don't want to get my high hopes up and end up jinxing anything. Yeah, it's time for me to say goodbye to 2021. Fuck June. Every other month for me was okay. But that's what I was saying about that month, though. That was the year where I lost my job and certain friendships that I had. Now, while I was able to restore my friendships, you know, the job part is still damaging me. And that was also the month that my PlayStation account got suspended. And I got into certain shit with my friends. So yeah, it was a rough month for me. But hopefully this year's June, since it's 2022 for us, hopefully this year's June will be better. I'm in school now, so I'm gonna graduate, do what I gotta do.
Can they hear me?
Yes.
Well, hey, random people.
I can't.
Mom's right. Nobody can open up that stupid bottle.
No, sealed on tight.
Did they super glue it?
We'll help you.
I just want to open it. It's not too much to ask for. It's open. Look it.
Probably on really tight.
Look at mommy do it. Yeah, owie.
I don't know why he even tried that.
Open, please.
Mommy help you. Mommy help you. No, well, my hand's too big. My hand's too big. Ooh. It's too tight.
Huh?
You were getting it. Oh. No, it was too straight.
Stop, Sarah. Okay.
I have you. Why is that go? Push, push, push.
Might need a can opener to open this thing up.
The heck, so we're not gonna get this open?
Something. Okay. Alright. Sorry for that. But as I was saying, I want to thank everybody who came out to here. I'm going to probably stick around for about an hour or so. Just enjoy at least the first hour of this new year. It's January, boys. So, you know, we didn't even get no snow. I swear to God, bro. This year, or at least 2021, I swear, the winter... Ow! Shit! Ah! Fuck! Ah, okay. Damn. Almost bust my ass. But yes, I'm a senior. I'm a senior. I would have graduated last year, but circumstances. I know, right? Like December this year, like we barely got any snow this year, bro. Like we got some of it. We didn't get piles though. Like usually in wintertime, we usually like piles upon piles, and like motherfuckers will have to be plowing the streets and the sidewalks to clear a path. We didn't get any of that. All the snow that we got all melted away. All that was left of it was like small piles of ice. We barely got any snow this year, which is a good thing. I'm not complaining, but it's just it's crazy. Is that fireworks out here? Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I want a new job. Great. I know, Hood. Because I haven't really been consistent. I haven't been consistent at all with my channel. Like, I've sort of just given up on... I remember the days I used to be dropping commentaries and all that shit. Like, it all just, like, went down the drain. And I guess, you know, as time goes on, you lose the motivation. You sort of just grow out of things, you know? So, that's basically me with commentaries, really. And there wasn't really much material to commentate on. Like, I could have hit up friends to help me find material, I guess, but at the same time, it's like, the whole concept of, like, editing and, like, writing scripts and coming up with counterpoints, like, it can sometimes be stressful, you know? So, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this channel anymore. I'm not gonna delete it, but I don't know what else to do with this channel. I'm probably still gonna stream and upload occasional videos here and there, but I'm not gonna be as consistent with them as I was before. And let's face it, I've done a lot of dumb shit on this channel, mainly because I was still experimenting with my platform. But I don't know, man. It's a brand new year though, so I ain't gonna talk about all the negative of how I was back then and all that shit, you know. At the same time, I'm not with that corny ass new year, new me type shit. Because a lot of people sometimes say that, but then don't realize that it takes more than just jumping into the first day of a new year to change. You can't just jump into the next year expecting to be a completely different person than who you were next year. I mean, than who you were in the previous year. Because by that, like, with that type of mindset, it takes time. That's the equivalent of Happy New Year. Or, I thought you were wrong. Yep. Oh, this makes it even harder.
No, that's the same way. Just with the rat. Yeah.
Ow. Maybe I'm using the wrong hand. Yeah, how the hell do you fucking open this damn thing? Ah, damn, my hand hurts. I'm trying to open up a freaking... I'm trying to open up a can of I'm trying to open up a cocktail. That's why you guys hear me doing. But yeah, it takes time. You can't just walk into the next year expecting to be a completely different person, because that's like, doing that is the equivalent of expecting to... You're this person one day and the next person you're completely, like, no. It takes time, you know. You got to look at the flaws of yourself and take the time to practice on rectifying them. Then we can start going by this new year, new me crap. Like, if it's how I am now versus how I am 12, then in that sense, yeah, it could apply. Or at least the new me counterpart. Like Mighty Mo, right? Let's use him for an example, right? In 2011, you know, he was the most hated. He was hated for being an asshole to everybody, right? But, you know, 10 years later, he's a completely different person. He proved wrong. He disproved everyone who thought he wasn't gonna lose weight or whatever, and he's a completely different person who engages in more political conversations and actually goes out and does things with his life. So Mighty Mo would have a right to use the whole new me concept, because he actually put in the work to build his new persona and his new personality, you know what I mean? Exactly. Don't even follow up with their New Year's solution. which is understandable because we as human beings lose a lot of motivation. So I'm not going to completely shit on them for that. Yeah, even to like, you know, he used to be hated by everybody, and now he's working out more. You know what I mean? I used to upload really cringy. You know what, Hodo? You were there. But I used to fucking idolize the shit out of Ellie. I'm not sure if you know who that is, but that's in case you don't. That's Mavi's new name. I don't like calling her Mavi anymore. She doesn't like being called Mavi anymore, so we call her Ellie now. But yeah. Okay. So yeah, and it even applies to Ellie. You know, Ellie back in 2018 had a lot more enthusiasm. She was a lot more silly back then. And nowadays she still has that side of her and occasionally shows it, but she's more so chill now than she was a few years back, you know? So it would apply to her, and the same with me. I used to idolize the shit out of her, and now look at me. You know, I have my own platform, I make videos talking about whatever, and although I do mention her in some of my videos, it's a once in a while thing, you know? I don't idolize her the way I used to. So would it even apply to me, you know? The new me, the point is, the new me concept only applies to people who put in work, put in more than just a year's worth of work to actually look at themselves and reflect on themselves and to change. I want to fight the commentary community in a cage match. You beat their asses. Like, if you honestly fought the slideshow commentary community in cage matches, I'm putting my money on you. You beat the shit out of almost every last member. A lot of the people in the commentary community are minors anyway. They're either minors or around my age, and I'm 19. You're like... It depends on your birthday. I think you're still 21. No, not 21. 31. I'm sorry. You were 21 in 2011. You're 31 now. So, yeah, you beat the shit out of all of them because they don't really have that training and experience that you do, Mo. So, yeah, I'm putting my money on you. You would slap the shit out of every last one of them. TOG. All them people that used to... Some people could call me but maybe I'm underestimating some members, but I know for a fact that a lot of people in the commentary community have absolutely no experience with the type of training that you sometimes put yourself through. It is very sad what happened. It is sad what happened to Cage Brony Hood Otaku, but you know what? He brought it on himself. I was just talking about him a few streams ago. He brought all that shit on himself. All the sick shit he did. I'm glad he's out of my life, bro. And the thing is, I'm not sure I forgot how we met. I think he just randomly came across my page on Twitter. But I used to love how this man, KH Brony, would admire me. You know, I used to love how he would always admire me, how he would always sort of reference me in his videos or do certain things out of inspiration from me. He fucked that up. Okay, 32 now. He fucked that up. Alright? He fucked that up. And it all started with him making sexual jokes and sexual remarks towards Ellie, despite her telling him that she was not comfortable with that shit. He did it anyway, and that's only the beginning of the twisted shit that he's pulled. That's only the beginning. What really caused me to stop liking him was the fact that he was racist, and the fact that he called me the N-word with the hard ER. Okay. Okay, now hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all the story. No, I get it. A lot of bronies are fucking weird. Some are cool, but a lot of them are weird. But hold on, I'm gonna tell y'all the story, right? So it starts in 2019, right? It all starts when we were role-playing, actually. We were having a role-play fight. So I make a remark about, oh, your hits are weaker than Mavi, and then out of the blue, this nigga makes a statement about him having sex with her. And at first I thought he was joking, which he probably was. So I decided to roll with it. So I quote tweet, and this was all going on Twitter, might I add. So I quote tweeted the shit, right? And I tag Ellie in it. So moments later, Ellie gets pissed and goes in the vent about it. She goes in the vent of her server about it, right? And she's venting to her friends. So then afterwards, she publicly quotes what he said and cusses him out for it. And that's that, you know. I was told that the two ended up talking about it or whatever, and that's that. So I make a tweet I make a tweet in regards to people shipping me with Ellie, because I was like at the time it would be disgusting because I was 17 at the time. So then this man does it. Actually, no. Admittedly, her and her friends did. Her friends did. Her friends did overreact at the time because he was shipping himself with Kushina. Because I also made a remark that shipping me with Ellie is worse than shipping Naruto with Kushina or whatever. So he was like, how about KH Brony x Kushina and Mavi x Naruto? And her friends all assumed that he was shipping himself with her and cussed him out again. Right? Now, Hodotaki, you remember that diss track that he made on me, or the diss track I made on him? Because that's when shit really gets serious. That's when shit really starts to get out of hand. Because in one of his responses, one of his diss tracks towards me, he actually calls me the N-word with a hardy R, right? So then, and in that same track, I might add, he made yet another sexual remark towards Ellie. To which Ellie got pissed, not only at him for making that sexual remark, but for also being racist to me. So then she blocks him. Actually, wait, no. Let's backtrack a little bit. I forgot to tell you guys this story. So, did I ever tell you this nigga faked having a girlfriend? And the fact that he faked her suicide too? Like, he deadass tried to say he created a fucking fake account, right? He created a fake account that was supposed to be his girlfriend, right? And he spoke to Ellie in that account because Ellie thought that it was actually his girlfriend. So KH Brony comes in my mentions. I think I tweeted something, and he came in my mentions trying to show me a screenshot, supposedly, of Ellie telling his quote-unquote girlfriend to dump him. Now, what gave him away is the constant spelling errors that he had. Right? That's what gave it away, because this man always types typos with his speech and whatever. So I told him, like, if you spread that shit around in an attempt to slander my best friend, look at this man, he rage quit. But anyways, I'm like, if you spread that shit around in an attempt to slander my best friend, I'm gonna come after you. So afterwards, shit got out of control. I think Novatron got involved, I believe. Yeah, Novatron got involved in it. And then later on that night, he tags me, Ellie, Novatron, and a few other people in a tweet saying, my girlfriend just killed herself. I hope you were happy with yourself. So none of us bought that shit. None of us really gave a shit. Then that's when the diss track war happened. Then that's when he called me the N-word with a hard ER, right? So Ellie has him blocked now, and then I make another video after all that happened. I make a video towards Halo Fan. I'm not sure if you remember him, Hodotaku. I make a video towards Halo Fan saying, you saw what happened. If you try to diss me, you saw what happened to KH Brony. I'll crush you. So KH Brony gets in his feelings about it and decides to drop another diss track. So at first, I made a video saying I'm not going to respond to him. Why would I waste my time responding to him when he's inferior to me or whatever? So then Aries... Okay, good. So Aries came and he tells me, like, yo, if you change your mind about that diss track, let me know. So I'm like, you know what? Aries is a talented rapper. So if he's getting involved in this, I'm not backing down. So what we end up doing is Aries drops her diss track on KH Brony and I ended up featuring on it. So we drop that shit and then he gets in his feelings about it again, but he drops a piss poor diss track response on Twitter and then shit just spirals out of control. Happy New Year, I'm telling the story about what happened between me and KH Brony. So we dropped the diss track, he drops his response and shit just spirals out of control. Right? Like Ellie, Dawsnick, and a few other commentators got involved. Well, Ellie didn't really have that much involvement in it, really, but she knew that it was transpiring. But anyways, so shit gets out of hand, and after things go silent for a bit, he tags me in a random tweet calling me the N-word with the hard ER, and I lost my shit. I quote tweeted him and that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he didn't even rap. He was just rambling for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So he tags me in a random tweet calling me the N-word with the hard ER, and I go off. You know, I lost my shit. I typed a whole fucking thread response to him, and I basically cussed him out, and then I blocked him afterwards. I don't know if I blocked him or he blocked me, but one of us blocked each other. So afterwards, things just got silent after that, you know. And then on the 15th of December, around the time, why does this game always do this? So around the 15th of December, right? You say he's worse than what? X, I'll call you SX. I'll just call you X. KH Brony is one for all. You never knew that? KH Brony is one for all. They're both the same person. But anyways, as I was saying, things go silent. But on the 15th of December, yeah, one for all is KH Brony. But on the 15th of December, Ellie hits me up and tells me, hey, KH Brony wanted me to tell you he's sorry, and at the time I was over it, so whatever, I'll let him back into my good graces. And then we just stopped talking for a while. And then that's when the shit with his One For All account starts. That's when the shit with his One For All account started to transpire, because he came in both me and Aries' channel and started advertising the game Intruge's raps because he wanted me and Aries. Actually, no, he wanted to. He was using Truge to get back at me and Aries for that diss track we dropped, because he never got over that shit. And my dumbass never knew that One For All and KH Brony were the same person. It took me until the summer of 2020 to figure that shit out. Now, granted, he made his account around January of 2020, so it took me months to fucking figure out that KH Brony and One For All were the same person. Yeah, he came to your channel too. Okay, so after that, right, he's just going on my channel, he's going on Aries' channel too, just trying to start shit, right? And he succeeded. Oh, hey, what's up? Yeah, we were playing Shinobi Striker earlier and we caught one modder in 4K. We only caught one person though. Bandai was supposed to get rid of them all. I'm actually pissed that I still see modders even though they said they were going to do something about it. But anyways, back to the story. Where was I? Oh, okay, so yeah. He succeeds in starting some drama between me, Aries, and Truge, right? So we have our little back and forth, and afterwards, me and Truge, we ended up talking, and, you know, we squashed it. So after it's squashed, this man comes on our channels trying to start shit again. You know, he's trying to prompt us to go to Truge's channel and take him on in a rap battle, and none of us were buying that shit. Or at least he tried that with Aries. With me, he would just go in the comments of my videos just talking shit. So it's either him trying to prompt us to start with Truge just so he can get us back, or just randomly talking shit because he never got over that diss. So I even made a video. Your thoughts on the Melty Blood type Lumina so far? Honestly, I do like its graphics. I like the graphics of the game, and I like the improved designs of the characters, but I think the character roster is way too small. But that's about it. I think I'll get into that more later. But anyways, so after that, nothing big really happened afterwards. Actually, no. Me and Truge, after a while, because I ended up telling Truge at one point that One For All is not really your fan, he's just trying to get you involved in some drama, and Truge even stated that he does not like to be involved in drama, and One For All never really cared. And he tried to involve him in shit that he didn't want to be involved in anyway. So afterwards, me and Truge pretty much figured that One For All wasn't really a good fan. He wasn't really a real fan. So Truge rightfully distanced himself from him, or Truge didn't really like him that much anymore. I'm shocked I'm still alive after that. Damn it. I should have ulted him. But anyways, so afterwards, it wasn't until, I'm trying to think. We'll just skip to August since I don't remember much of what happened before August, but we'll skip to the best part, right? So Novatron does this little thing with the WWE champion where he has, he'll create OCs and like created characters in the WWE games, because you can do that. You'd probably be able to, Mo. Like, he's made remarks about wanting to fight me, but I can tell by how he speaks that nigga has never fought a day in his life. So I'm pretty sure you can do it. But anyways. Novatron, he basically features Truge in this whole thing, right? And Truge ended up losing a match, right? Now, granted, Truge handles it, but One For All doesn't handle it very well. Because for some reason, even though he sometimes acts like a douche to Truge, he still acts like his #1 fan. It's weird. He's weird. Anyways, so afterwards, he starts making a video. He makes some rant video attacking me, Novatron, Truge, and hold on, I'll link you guys to my response video since I ended up making one. Hold on, let me. Okay, I'm gonna die anyway. I don't really care. Anyways. There you go. That's the video I made, and that's the video where I figured out that he was KH Ronin. So afterwards, not much happened other than him trying to make another video on me again, and I just didn't respond, so. And then afterwards, actually wait, because there was actually one time afterwards where he asked for my TikTok. You know, I was over the whole drama, but he asked for my TikTok on Twitter, and I gave it to him. So afterwards, he uploads a video. He uploads one of my TikToks on his page, right? And he uploads a video of one of my TikToks on his YouTube channel, and I figured from there that actually wait, I left out something. So actually I left out several things. Let's backtrack to the part where let's backtrack to that response video that I made. Did you know he tried to fake having COVID, by the way? He tried to, like, right after I pretty much exposed him, and I exposed the fact that One For All was Cage Brony, he made a different account on Twitter and tried to make up a story of him dying by coronavirus. And I was not falling for that shit. And the main reason why was because he made up that story right after I exposed his ass to make the idea of One For All being... Yeah, I'm not fucking joking. I'm not joking. He only did that to make the idea of One For All being a completely different person more believable. I was not buying that shit. So, he's on that account trying to act like his sister. And then, after things go silent for a while, then he asks for my TikTok, still acting like his sister. So once I give it to him, he uploads one of my videos and just to talk shit like he always does. But the problem was that I didn't want my face being on YouTube. So, I think Novatron afterwards, I'm trying to remember. Novatron did that, actually no. I think I ended up losing to someone in Novatron's little game tournament or whatever. So then One For All goes to talk shit in the comments. And I basically pressed him for it. I basically went and confronted him. So, after that little argument in the comment section, I ended up dropping another diss track towards him. Right? So after that, things went. Actually, he actually tried to make a diss track towards True, but it was ass. Because all he did, matter of fact, I forgot. We put quotation marks around diss track because that was not a diss track. All he did was he took the instrumental of MGK's diss towards Eminem and put fucking text on the screen. Text of which had absolutely no rhymes, no bars, just him talking shit. That's not a diss track. That's just beat theft. That's all that video is, and that's all we're gonna call it. Yeah, why wouldn't I get mad? And one of his, actually, I'll link you guys to that entire channel, to that guy's channel. I think he even threatened, I think the video of him threatening to rape Novatron's girlfriend is still up there. But, what was I saying? Shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, in one of his videos, he actually threatened to rape Novatron's girlfriend, right? So afterwards, shit, I forgot. There's so much to the story, I forgot where I left off. But yeah, I dropped my diss track, and he comments on it and said he was gonna come out with a response, but never did. So I don't know what happened with that. And then after that, things went silent. Things just went completely silent. After a while. He didn't really do anything. Oh, and I also managed to get the video of him showing my face taken down, so I took the dub at the end of the day. I took the dub just like I did in 2019. Just like I did every time he's tried to initiate something with me. So, after I dropped that diss, nothing else really happened for the rest of 2020. He just went silent up until 2021, where our beef was primarily on TikTok. But I know you guys are probably tired of hearing me talk about the story. So yeah, that's basically the beef between me and One For All. Because honestly, I'd say all that happened in the only things that really happened in 2021 was really just like he and I just going back and forth. Okay, with that, the back and forth started multiple times because he made another account on TikTok, and at the time I didn't realize he was him because I didn't realize it was him. Alright, fine. Hood Otaku, you want to hear what happened between he and I in 2021? Because I can tell the story. It just depends on whether or not if you guys are tired of hearing me talk. But I genuinely do enjoy telling you guys these stories, so if you want to hear more, just let me know. Okay, so it starts right after my birthday, right? Because he made a video. Like, initially, he and I had a back and forth, but I didn't know who he was, so I assumed he was someone else. It wasn't until he made a video on TikTok cock-blowing truths like he always does. Like the thing with his obsession with truths is so unhealthy. One day he will fangirl over truths for the stupidest of reasons. The next day he switches up on her. It's like he's a male tsundere having a freaking crush on him. But anyways, as I was saying, he makes a video cock-blowing truths and throwing shade at me. So from there, I figured that, oh shit, this is KH Brony again. So afterwards, he and I have another back and forth, I suppose. Now granted, this is all going on TikTok. So the story doesn't really begin until I ended up making a video addressing someone saying that George Floyd deserved to die or whatever. So then he stitches my video saying, oh no, fuck that bitch needed to die, the BLM is stupid, just being racist. So I clap back as usual, but this time I send a bunch of my friends and my fans to raid his comment section for his racism. So for the entirety of April, since that's the month in which this transpired, the entirety of April was really just he and I going back and forth, Truge having something to say about it, because he was like, I'm telling y'all right now, Truge wasn't having it. Truge was tired of his shit. Yeah. So yeah, he's racist and he threatens to rape people. He even threatened to rape Truge's girlfriend too. So yeah, he's racist and he makes rape threats. Piece of shit. Back to what I was saying though. So Truge had something to say about it. He made a YouTube video addressing it. A few associates of my friends jumped in this. Everybody who involved themselves in the beef between me and One For All ended up siding with me, and all he ended up doing was just making arguments that I was easily able to shoot down. It was the most one-sided beef I've ever involved myself in. So yeah, I sent people to raid his comment section. He called me the Hardy R again, by the way. Hey, Tim Kai, if you've got a TikTok, I will send you his account and some of the videos I made on him later, if you want me to. Just to let you know I'm not bullshitting. But there isn't really much to explain when it comes down to the things that happened between us in 2021, because it was one-sided, and it didn't really last for that long. Eventually, I just made a video saying that he doesn't matter, he never will matter. I basically pulled a Prince Vegeta. Hey, Hood Otaku, you ever saw the beef between Prince Vegeta and that Gohan account? You remember that? You remember that response video that Prince Vegeta made towards that Gohan account? Because that whole entire beef was me and... Okay, I'll link you to it later. But that whole entire beef was just Prince Vegeta and that Gohan channel in a nutshell. Or... Yeah, I was there to watch the video. It's still, I think it's still on Prince Vegeta's channel. But I'll link you to it when I can. But anyways, so I ended up making a video telling him he doesn't matter and how he'll never really amount to me and how he won't have the friends and the views that I have, shit like that. So afterwards, I blocked him and I let my fans have their way with him. I let my fans go in his comments and talk shit to him, and that's that. Well, obviously not all bronies are bad, but a lot of them are weird. You'd probably want to beat the shit out of Toon Critic. That nigga's a pedophile. No, Toon Critic was not in the commentary. He was in the brony community. There's a whole list of shit that he's guilty of, but he mainly got exposed because of the chats that he had with a girl named Pastel, I think. She was anonymous, granted, but you know, he was outed for being a pedophile, basically. And the entire brony community was hurt. A lot of people were hurt. A lot of people were angry. So yeah, Mighty Mo would probably want to beat the shit out of him. But yeah, KH Brony is a fucking weirdo and a liar. Because he tried to flirt with, yeah. Honestly, I don't mind, bro. I don't really care that much for bronies, honestly. Like, as long as they ain't on no weird shit, then I really don't mind. I don't mind having them around. But I will admit, a lot of these bronies do be weirdos. Bronies and furries. Shit. Some furries just be, they just want to embrace their persona, but a lot of these furries be weird, though. I'm not even gonna lie. A lot of these furries are just fucking weird. What you doing? Wow, he conceded. But yeah, it's just it more so depends on what, because I'm not gonna judge if someone's a brony. Being a brony, me personally, it's not enough for me to judge you. Being a brony and a furry is not really enough for me to judge. It is sad, bro. I regret not playing it that much, honestly. Like, I get it, but like, a lot of people don't listen to the people who try to say because it's trash or anything. I'm willing to bet it's due to a licensing issue. Jump Force is a game that features a lot of people. A lot of people from different anime shows, so I'm pretty sure licensing issues did become a factor. in this, so I'm not gonna listen to anyone who tries to say, oh, it's because the game is trash. Like, no, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about, and they're only speaking off of their opinions, their popular opinions of the game. I'm hard pressed to find someone you don't want to talk about. I want to hit them too. I don't blame you. I want to hit them too. Shit. These people I talk about are weirdos. Toon Critic, KH Brony. I'd slap the shit out of both them niggas any day if I had a chance. I want to hit them too. A lot of people I want to hit. I never told you though. Another reason why. Another thing that made me partially not like KH Brony anymore was the fact that he tried to start some shit after our beef. He tried to start some shit with Atheist Gamer again, and I had to call him out on that. Like, I'm like, no, because this nigga randomly tagged Atheist Gamer in a tweet, just insulting him, right? And I had to call him out on that. I'm like, no, don't. No. We're not, he hasn't done anything to you. No, we're not doing this. Not about to make me look bad. So he ended up taking the tweet down, but that's another reason why I don't like it. And the fact that the man is just overall ignorant, hypocritical. So yeah, I'm glad. I forgot, I left out the part where he tried to tag Ellie in one of his responses to me, and Ellie wasn't having that shit either. She stitched the video he made, tagging her in it, and she was like, you know, she was like, I don't fucking like you. I don't like you. You're a fucking moron, and I don't understand why you do the dumb shit that you do. And she was like, I don't know what you're expecting from me. I'm not gonna apologize for me ass blasting you, for sexually harassing me on Twitter. Ellie was not having that shit. Called his ass out immediately. So he also tried to get NBA on me too. This nigga actually thought that NBA would side with him in a beef that has nothing to do with him, and that he likely would not give a shit about. Ed and Eddie Doris. I never really cared for it. Yeah, I'm not joking, bro. He honestly thought he could get NBA to side with him. I'm telling you, man, this guy is so deluded, he's mentally ill. And did you know that NBA streams on Twitch now? I randomly decided to look him up, and I saw the archive streams, and then I saw some of his streams being archived on someone's channel, and they ended up linking me to his Twitch. I did not know that man started streaming on Twitch. That's crazy. Yeah, he tried to get NBA. He tried to get fucking Halo fan. A bunch of people on his side. He even tried to, I think he tried to get some of the people who did a commentary on him. I never told you guys this too. There's a lot of shit I left out. He tried to get a bunch of content creators to do a commentary on Truge. Because of the fact that things didn't go his way and Truge didn't do what he wanted him to do in terms of like getting back at me and Aries, he switched up on Truge real quick and tried to get people to make videos painting him in a negative light. That's why Truge doesn't like One For All. Because of the fact that he acted like his fan because he showed the potential of getting back at me and Aries for the diss track we dropped on him. But the second that things didn't go his way, he immediately switched up on Truge and tried to get people to do negative videos on him and shit. So yeah, that's why I can only assume that's why Truge doesn't like him. Because he knew Truge does not like to be involved in drama, but didn't care. I had to tell him that, like, I told him, like, I honestly don't think you should associate yourself with this man, because he knows you don't like drama, but is trying to get people to make videos and shit on you anyway. So that's another thing I left out. But that's crazy. He even has a website? Damn. I'm pretty sure he dropped. No, he goes by One for All now. So, he's more of a My Hero fandom. He's more of a My Hero fan. He likes that, My Little Pony, fucking Kingdom Hearts. That's what KH stands for, by the way. Kingdom Hearts. He's a fucking Kingdom Hearts fan. He's into that Kingdom Hearts, which Kingdom Hearts is actually fire. But he's into that, and freaking DuckTales and all that. But yeah, as much as he sometimes even remarked about wanting to beat my ass or whatever, I can tell by the way that, just by the way this man speaks, he's never fought a day in his life. I forgot that was an unblockable attack. He's never fought a day in his life. Look at this fake ass Sasuke. Look at this fake ass Sasuke. I'm sorry, I don't like insulting people's OCs, but damn, some OCs just be looking ugly as shit. And now he's just spamming shit. He's not even... He's literally just been spamming. But yeah, I can tell that man has no meat on his bones, no muscles, no none of that. Like, I guarantee you, if you were in a boxing match with him, Mo, I'm putting my money on you, you would beat the shit out of that guy. Or should I say little ass boy, because that's what he acts like. Actually, I have an idea. This guy's trash. Catch these kicks. Honestly, I never really liked Naruto's moves in this game. I don't like all that kicking he does. Like, it's stupid. It's a stupid reason, but I feel like Naruto's melee combos are just out of character and they're just attacks that he just would not do. I don't know, that's just me. That's always a detail about Naruto in this game that I never really liked, but I just got used to. I'm about to beat his ass with this. Look at this fake ass Sasuke. This fake ass Sasuke. Okay, it's all good. But yeah, there goes the beef with KH Brody in a nutshell. Get out of here. No, you're not. No, Nar, get your ass out of here. Eat them punches. Yeah, I like My Hero too. I mean, like, I got Kingdom Hearts 3, but you know. It's just, he ruins it. He fucking ruins it. You need to watch that Scooby-Doo. That's what you need to watch. You used to watch that Scooby-Doo. Now I'm playing. I never really I stopped. I used to watch it, but afterwards I stopped caring for Scooby-Doo. But you get the reference, Mo. You get the reference. Are you serious? He wanted to be a what? A fucking, who wants to be a horse? Bro, I'm not, but hey, I can't really say much because when I was a kid, I used to think Naruto was real. I used to think Naruto was real. I was. Yo, you remember all those videos? Y'all remember all them videos of people trying to go Super Saiyan? Like, they saw that Jalen's whole Super Saiyans are real thing, and they thought that they could go Super Saiyan. A bunch of people started making reaction videos, trying it themselves and shit. That's what that guy you're telling me reminds me of. Like, motherfuckers who watch too much Dragon Ball and think they can go Super Saiyan. It's cringe, I swear to God. Yeah, and I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling kids. Nostalgic. Like I said, I stopped caring for Scooby-Doo a long time ago. It's weird. But yeah, that's who wants to be a freaking... No, of course, we're New Gen fans. There's like a bunch of people like back in the day that thought that you could actually turn into a Super Saiyan if you just like believe in yourself. I think Gumball makes there's a scene in Gumball where even he tries to go Super Saiyan, and I honestly feel like they were making fun of all those people on YouTube who were trying to do it. Because why else would I realize that now, like, Gumball was making fun of all those people, or at least Jalen at the very least, trying to be a Super Saiyan, and I realize that now. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. He took his shirt off and everything, trying to go Super Saiyan. I swear to God, I guarantee, like, I'm not even gonna lie, no joke, if I were in his place, I'd be dead. By my own hand, I would not be able to handle the amount of embarrassment that came with that. Like, I'd understand if it was coming from and I get it, because, like, the guy, Jalen, like, he's still alive and well and everything. And I come to find out from a video made by a guy who gives, like, information about, like, people who become popular, that he's very spiritual. And that he meditates, and that, you know, he wants to call forth ki energy. Because I think calling forth ki energy, it's possible, but it's not the same as what Dragon Ball makes it out to be. I feel like Dragon Ball's story more so references the concept of like ki energy in real life, but they turn it into something else. You can't really do a freaking Kamehameha. Even if you were to master ki energy through meditation for a year, you wouldn't be able to do like a Kamehameha or all the shit you see in Dragon Ball. It doesn't work that way. I feel like they were just using that concept as reference to tell the story. More so. But it's 1 o'clock. I'm gonna head out. I'll try to open up a stream tomorrow. It was nice talking to you guys, but I'm probably gonna do some things and head off to bed. So I'm gonna catch you guys later. It was nice talking to y'all.